Hi, I thought I might share some ghost stories with you today. And I've got a cup of tea, and it says on the mug, I don't believe in humans, and it makes me laugh. I'm drinking chamomile, vanilla, and manuka honey. Um, yes, I guess this is Ghost Stories and Tea Mondays. So, I'm trying to think when is the first time I experienced something really weird. Oh, I'll share with you this story. Um, it's from like several years ago, and I used to live in this flat. Um, and it was during the day, and it wasn't it wasn't a cloudy day. It wasn't raining. There wasn't a storm or anything exciting going on. Just a plain warm day. And I was walking through the hallway into the bathroom, and the living room was opposite um, my flatmate's bedroom. So as I walked past the living room, from the corner of my eye, I saw this old lady sitting on the sofa with curly grey hair, and she was smiling at me. But it wasn't a creepy smile. It was it was like a friendly smile. So I stopped and I was like, "Wait, do we have a guest?" And I backtracked and I turned around, and she was gone. And I was like, shit. Oh, sorry. I'll try not to swear. Um, yeah, that freaked me out for the rest of the day. That was really spooky. Trying to think what else. Um, hmm. Yes. Um, the place I work at, I think is haunted. At least I tell people that it's haunted, and I'm not the only one that saw like a figure of a person in the office. And there's like a separate office and there's another room next to it. Um, there were a few times when I almost saw like a figure sitting in one of the chairs. Uh, every time, like, I mean, I don't see it every time, but every time I thought I saw someone sitting there, I was thinking, oh, it's probably one of my colleagues or someone visiting or something. Um, and then I'll turn around and have a look, and there'll be no one there. It's really freaky. One of my colleagues went past it and thought she saw someone was in there too. Entered the room and there was no one in there, and then she screamed and like ran down the stairs. I just stopped laughing. I was like, "Yeah, I told you, it's haunted." She wouldn't believe it. Anyway, I think she believes it now. Um, After a certain period of time in the day, like late afternoonish, after 4:30ish onwards, um, if I was working after 4 and I had my back towards the door because my desk was opposite the door, I would always feel like someone was watching me or someone was behind me or peeking around the corner from the door. And I'd turn around and there'd be no one there. Yeah, so that was that was scary. Um, what else? Trying to remember stories when I was a kid. Definitely experienced a lot of those when I was a kid. I definitely had an overactive imagination, so I don't know if it was on me or not. But there was this story um, of this woman on the roof of the house, and I don't think I'm the only one who have seen something like that or something, or thought I seen something like that. I don't know if it was brought on by like, oh, it's dark and scary outside. There's all these rumors of like these figures and this woman and other weird things going on. I was outside, walking outside with my sister, and then she told me to look up, and I looked up and I didn't see anything. But like on other days, from like the corner of my eye, I would like see something, like a black figure. But other people I've seen this woman on the roof with long black hair and red eyes, and it would always freak me out. Just the thought of it. And there were a few times like people related to me. I can remember it too more clearly. Every time they'd seen her, it was like late at night or early in the morning, like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and they would. Well, and I remember this. Sorry, my voice. 14. Yeah, so this lady thought she saw this lady with long black hair. She was looking at her, and she was really scary and threatening, and she just collapsed and was like freaking out and being really hysterical. So she had to be brought into the house, like half carried into the house, and took her a while to recover after that. Yeah. I know at least one other person saw this lady on the roof of the house in exactly the same way, exactly the way she was described. Long black hair. Can't remember what she was wearing. Don't think it was white, but apparently red eyes. Spooky. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was really scary. There were a few other things I thought I saw, but not 100%. It was like a guest bathroom, and it had like 3 stalls in it, I think. And I sometimes would want to like walk all the way to the front of the house to use the one in my bathroom, just being a lazy kid, I guess. So I'd use one of those, and like once in a while I'd think I'd see. It was one of those old-fashioned locks you'd like turn this way to lock and turn it that way to open. And it was one of those metal handles that like curved like that. So push it down and then push it, push it down and pull it towards you to exit the store. Yeah. So I thought I saw that lock move a few times and the handle, but I have no idea if I actually did or not, if I was just imagining it. So these are a few ghost stories or weird, I don't know what to call them, weird instances, strange situations, unusual things happening that have no explanations, or head scratchers, as Jim Harold would say. He's got really good podcasts, a couple of them actually. One of them is called the Paranormal Podcast, and the other one is called the Campfire Podcast by Jim Harold. I'll link them in the description box. I think you'll really enjoy them. The Campfire one is when people phone in and they share their stories, weird ones like unexplainable things, or just ghost stories or something like that. It's really fun to listen to it. I quite enjoy it. I think you might. And the Paranormal Podcast, he has a guest that comes on every week or two to talk about a specific subject in the paranormal world, or UFOs, or anything like that. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to drink the rest of my tea. Hope you have a good day. Bye.